Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
Well, it's going to be more comfort for the side of Pawn. He's mostly been playing these utility mid lane mages, and Orianna Victor player, it feels like, for most of the season when the Gallios
didn't even use the flash.
There's the equalizer onto
Helper.
Helper.
He's just walking straight through this one. He's going to flash over the wall. Smith, does he want to pursue? The answer's going to be yes. Doesn't have the first harpoon correct. They'll both go over the wall together, and Helper will go down. So, oh dear, what a way to start the top lane. Meantime, here in the mid lane, Accepted. Go ahead, be chasing forward, has that ghost pop, trying to find Pawn. Good volley, ripping through him, seismic shove comes through, knocks him in. Cocoon not going to connect, but Pawn still goes down, and Septed finds the kill.
Yeah, just as the
pick here onto Pawn, the Weaver's Wall is available. They will toss this one out. Pawn, can he get himself out of here? Will get knocked in, seismic shove, catches him. Flashes over to the side.
Charge is coming in too.
Another charge is coming in here from Helper. Ash arrow out. Pawn will just go down. Septed finds the hit with that threaded volley on top of the Ash arrow to find bottom lane so far away. Jewel and Ella still walking up the river. Reptile now down to around half HP. They go forward here. The food comes down in onto Smeb, drops that Glacial Fissure through from Mata to try to get the catch. They're chasing in onto Helper. Slow him up. Concussive Blows will expires. He jumps away the shotgun blast, but final Q from the Braum will hit, and Mata will help get that kill. Now the fight breaking out. Equalizer comes down, comeback, trying to retreat out of this one. Shockwave not quite going to find anything. His score goes forward, trying to get in on Deceptive, but he's taking quite a bit of damage. Now is cut off as Duel comes around the backside, just fires straight into him, and will help find that kill. Handing it over to the Talia. Now comeback, wrapping around from the side. Does he have another Cocoon to offer up here? It's going to be bumped to the other side of the wall, but Deceptive arriving on the Weaver's Wall will pick up another one as Zaya goes down. They follow up in onto Pawn. Comeback, finding the shot, and Mata dead to rights. One more shot from Duel will do it. There we go. The ace completed. Ever8. So nicely done there by Deft.
There's a little mistake there from Ever8, as we'll talk about that in a second.
Oh,
here
boy.
we go.
Weaver's Wall and the charge coming through. Smeb going to get locked on. Does not have a flash. Seismic shove that just take him even further away from the turret. He's going to go down. Septed, maintaining that 100% record.
So it's a lower initiation comp, again, from KT. Amazing how many things come together to make it very different from Summer KT.
Ella very far forward. The Shockwave will come through, and he's going to go down as Deft claims the kill. Septed trying to trade something back, or at least get some damage in. Plot out this control ward. Hasn't really seen going over the wall, but now Septed getting jumped on. That Banshee's Veil will get cleansed out. He's going low, and that should be the kill. Little more damage off that Flame Spitter does take him down. Smeb finds it. Mobsters.
There could be. This is the gamble you have to take. The Mobsters are our second cloud Drake.
All right, well, here we go. Maybe a fight coming through as KT does get cut off by the Weaver's Wall, but comeback's already been chunked out. Septed poking forward.
Big damage.
Equalizer coming through, and that's going to be Smeb just deleting Ella right off the bat of the fight. Helper goes forward with the charge, but might be regretting that one. Has to flash over the ball, but all of KT is ready to pile in. They'll take him down as Smeb finds the double kill. And now finally, 36 minutes into this game, somebody will be starting up this Baron, and it's actually going to get finished.
A triple flash over the wall. They knew if Helper died, he couldn't teleport back in. Would be a true 3v5 and ends up being a 5v0 around the Baron. KT Rolster.
And then they don't know what to do with it. They're putting the pressure on the wrong sides of the map.
I do find myself being, well, let's hold that thought.
Now it's going to be Weaver's Wall coming through. Cocoon connects in onto Deft, but he's got the Feather Sword to make himself untargetable as he jumps up, and now Helper in the front line just trying to tank up. Comeback goes in the back, will die as Deft picks up the kill. And now it just seems like it's hit this point where everything that Ever8 tries to do is just going to get smacked down out of the sky by KT.
Yeah, they can even just take a brute force approach. They don't have initiation, but they could probably turret dive with the AP stack and the shields. Also, the ult's being down, though. We'll slow things down.
Smeb connects in onto Smeb, but now he slows him up with a harpoon, and now Septed is the one in danger. He's going to die at the end. Smeb finds the kill. And, oh dear, oh my, Ever8 being strangled out of this game in the spring split. Why were they suffering so much? Was it a too many cook situation when it came down to shot calling? So definitely is a very realistic issue. Deft here does get jumped on. Now the charge is coming through as he tries to kite back, and the Weaver's Wall is there to cut him off on the left side. So far, still cutting back successfully as that bear trap on a rope does not connect in. Gets the root down onto Helper with the with the Blade Caller, but still falls in the end as Duel finds the kill. Gets the double as he takes down Mata. The bot lane of KT has been dismantled, but now KT fires back. They find 3, looking for more, and they will get the ace. 13-10 now on the board. 6,000 gold, about to be in the lead, and maybe even just the end of the game.
Yeah, it should be the end of the game here. Everything used by Ever8 to chase down deft, but it ended up being used on Mud, such is the way of the charge. So much use meant they had nothing when the turn and collapse came through from KT. Smear burning people down on his Rumble. Gotta say, Hachani, don't know about the Elise just yet. It was a good early game for Ever8, but couldn't get through that mid-game hump. KT turned it around. I want it to be cleaner for game 2. The game 1 result is as expected. KT Rolster 1-0 up.
Yep. Well, they get it in the end, as you say, but certainly are going to be looking to improve. This is still, despite the win, one of those games where you have quite the long VOD review. 40 minutes is what they were taken to by Ever8, which you would not expect given the rankings here, 3rd versus 8th place.
Yeah, you play like that against SKT and you lose, KT Rolster. So if you're looking for a performance against weaker opposition that you can feel good about, game 1 was not that for KT Rolster. Didn't necessarily make any huge mistakes after they fell behind and were able to stay farmed and competitive, but with a comp that didn't necessarily have strong engage, just really had scaling. In the end, Ever8 made mistakes. The scaling was observed by KT. They won the game, but they'll be hoping that game 2 can be the proactive KT that makes good decisions in the mid and early game that we saw earlier this season that will be able to hold a candle to SKT next week.
We'll see what happens.